Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy,
Still gotta
Sunday
wake up a
morning.
little. Sunday morning, rain is calling. Come on, whatever they said. You know it.
What up, Hammer?
What up, man? I'm hanging. We hanging in there, recovering.
We are. We are.
What's up
It's,
with you, man?
it's an amazing Sunday, man. I
It's a
woke up this
beautiful one.
morning. We on DJ's Talk, the
We
makeup
are.
version,
Look, the
and
special edition version.
special edition, and it's special. It's special.
It's
It's a
always
sad
special.
moment, but it's special.
What's so sad about it, man? Give me the insight. Why are we sad about it?
We're sad because there will be no more Facebook Live DJ's Talk starting in 2025.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
I mean, hey, man, on to bigger and better things. Other platforms, other viewers, more reach. The
Mm.
community is growing. All good things in my book. It's all right. It's
But
all
if you're
right.
wondering and you don't know, it's not an end. We will be streaming on YouTube only,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube at DJ's Talk. And while I'm talking about it, let me post
Post the
the
link.
link in the comments.
DJ Bomb.
Let's
What's up with
see.
you, homie?
There we go.
Yeah, put that in the comments. Let them know where to go. Go subscribe to the channel. Share it with other people that you think would benefit from the information. As always, we talk about literally everything and we keep it 100. So, if you know somebody that's looking for information, some help, or even got some advice, I'm open to it. My handy dandy notepad around here somewhere. So we gonna get it in.
Even if they just want to talk,
Hey,
we
DJs talk. We do that too. We do the talking. Look, come on.
just want to tap in and find out what the hell we talking about. Like, you got something to say? Look,
Like we
please.
know.
Hey, we on everything, bro.
I don't know nothing, man.
We
Just
on
hanging
everything.
out.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot believe it's 2 days to the new year, man. Only two. Hot rod in the building. Dos Diaz, right? Somebody tell me if I'm right. That's crazy. Been practicing.
Popping. Hey, look, let's in this Sunday morning.
Oh
We
yeah,
probably still run out. Wow, but
man.
we
Look,
gonna see. We gonna touch bases on a couple of things. We gonna keep it moving like a 2024 Chevelle.
ooh, they be moving from what I
Move.
hear.
They move. They move.
What we got, man?
If we got
NYE.
people in
They
the
moving.
coming popping in, if you would, you know the drill. If you would share the live. I know it's early, I know it's Sunday, but people are out there and they want to see DJs talk, and we're here to assist them in doing so.
Absolutely. Like I said, even if it's not today, we got the restream popping off. You can go check this out on the YouTube page that you're going to subscribe to and tell people about anytime you want. So it ain't got to be Sunday at noon. Ooh, that sounds like a you question. Questions in the chat already. Come on.
Uh-oh.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Is there a way to unsubscribe somebody real quick? Temporarily unsubscribe somebody. A time limit. I need a 60-minute
Hey, man.
unsubscribe. Shout out to DJ Hot Rod,
I
man.
ain't
Shout
got
out to
it for you.
DJ Haynes. You would put that out there. You know what? Let's talk
Immediately.
about that real quick. The Cowboys, listen, y'all haven't heard much conversation out of me for obvious reasons. The reason is because we get not whipped all across the city, all across the state, no, well, all across the nation. And I'm not mad because we will be back. We say that every
Today
year.
or like later?
It'll probably be later, a
All
little bit
right.
later.
That's fine. I just was looking for clarity. I figured Hot Rod wanted to know what
I
he was
ain't
talking
mad.
about. I'm not mad either. Look,
I ain't mad.
wilder things have happened.
But on another note, that boy from the Skins is balling. He's balling. I give it to y'all. He balling. Out of control.
Yeah.
Out of
Oh,
control.
y'all don't play them until next year. Okay.
It's not going to mean anything till next year. I think we played in the last game of the season, if I'm
Yeah,
not
you got
mistaken.
you got some back to backs going on right now. I think
Yeah.
I got Philly today, and Dallas is playing the Commanders on the
And
fifth.
somebody's laughing. Somebody throwing up the little, okay, good. Somebody threw up the good.
Hey yo, you got it. Chill.
What up, Cox? What up, Ian? DJ. DJ, DJ, LON. I don't know.
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, look, if you're in the chat right now, post your Instagram link, post your Facebook link, post something. Let us know you are there as we move along. On this Sunday morning, I have to know something, Ham. I want to dig straight into something.
Okay.
I want to talk about Friday.
Friday. You was at House of Soul, right?
No, I'm not talking about where I was.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk about where you were, sir.
Where was Friday? We were at 63. You're right. We had a great time at 6335. Shout out 6335 Restaurant, the home team, man.
There was
fun.
a belt. There was a belt involved, a championship. I saw a belt because I stepped into place. I did
You
have
were
to work.
there. Shout out Marc J for popping out, man.
But it was a belt. You know, I'm used to seeing championship belts like Hulk Hogan, like Ric Flair.
I
But there
like
was a
that.
belt that I saw,
Yeah.
and it belonged to somebody.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. We are still in the playoffs. Playoffs are wrapping up here. We're actually gonna start the new year. First Fridays of the new year. We ain't there yet, but we talking about it. So yeah. The DJ Battle Championship at 6335 during happy hour. Appreciate you, JG. Is Friday. This upcoming Friday. It'll be me and DJ A Nails for the finals, and that will determine who has the belt. So looking forward to it.
Anything entailed in the event you were to win the championship belt? Can you tell us a little bit? Because we're trying to get the support there. Like people, it's early, it's happy hour.
Yeah, it's happy hour. So it's before all gigs and everything like that, unless you're doing a happy hour gig. I think we start around 8 o'clock. Shout out Nelly Fresh, Born Fresh, hosting and everything like that. So if you haven't seen a DJ battle, I think there's no better one to come and see than the championship. Shout out to everybody that has been in the DJ battle competition. Shout out to all the DJs because, you know, I'm about to DJ. So it's all love for me. Like I said, I'm an athlete, so it's all playing on the field. And, you know, we come out and afterwards and it's love. So shout out to everybody that's been a part of it and looking forward to it, man. I'm excited. We got some preparing to do.
To say less.
We got some preparing to do.
Less. And we're going to dig into part 2 of Friday. Okay. In the event you are at the 6335 battle and you decide you want to step out, first Fridays at the Lions Den. This is the second first Friday. If you don't have a table by now, you're probably late.
Yeah, it feels
probably late.
Y'all been rocking that thing, man.
Well, first Fridays, me and TH4, Tom Haskins, we are doing the collab thing, and it has worked out. But we want to continue, keep it consistent, and kind of get people, in the spot.
They got to
spot on Friday.
Was he in the building?
This guy.
That's my dog, man.
So we gonna eat
locked, man.
Commando talk.
Yeah, they going in on you right now. It's a little wild to me, but.
I'm making note. I have a record, a mental record, and also a data record on this podcast. Everyone that wants to talk about
it's in there. It's in the ether. It's there. You're gonna catch it on the restream forever.
Let's see if I can start defriending people right now. Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry, I said that out loud. Let's dig, man. Let's dig.
Right, I'm good with that.
Hey, share it live. We're gonna continue to say, hey, this is gonna be the last episode of DJ's Talk on Facebook Live, on my channel, on my personal, on the East End's favorite DJ page. We will be on YouTube only. I did post a link, and it's posted right now. Again, youtube.com/DJ's Talk. Your support is very appreciated, and just subscribe. Even if you ain't gonna watch it, just subscribe.
I mean, y'all subscribe to a whole bunch of other things you don't watch. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But this is important. This is valuable. I suggest you subscribe because we got some great things coming up next year. In addition to switching platforms, so stay tuned. Like I said, it's gonna be a big year. Like I said, 2 more days, man, and then I got a New Year's Eve gig this year, so I'm at 6335 with DJ Bake, so that'll be a couple days. And then right back there Friday. Actually, what's that? New Year's Eve?
Yeah, I was just about to ask you what you got coming
right
up this
here,
week,
man. We right here. Yeah, like I said, got New Year's Eve over 6335. Got Fat Cat hosting. Got Nelly Fresh hosting. Me and DJ Bake. Like if you were there Friday, saw the battle. You saw us afterwards. DJ the club night. It was a movie. So what I'm saying is part two. We running it back on New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day I got a private gig, public gig, kind of thing. So New Year's Day party over at the Shriners Temple, I believe, ACCA. Don't quote me. I'll post it. And Friday championship for the battle. So like I said, it's free. It's free. There's no cover to get into the battle or for happy hour. So no excuses. Come see it, man. Come see it. We have a lot of fun. It's a great thing they're doing over there and giving people platforms to compete, to even show off their talents, to get booked for other things. Like I think it's a great thing they're doing over there, and we'll keep it rolling. What you got going on, man?
Man, still have to look. For some reason, I don't have it on my little notepad here, but I know I have a birthday party Monday. I have a wedding on New Year's Eve. Interesting. I'll be in Charlottesville. It's an wedding after party slash New Year's party. They're getting married, and we partying
That's
after that
live.
into the New Year's.
Jeez.
Wednesday, Mona Lounge, Ladies Night, the first Wednesday of the
Come
year.
on.
We will be there, chilling
Yeah, you rocking.
and rocking. It's going to be eight. They've scheduled it 8:30 to 11:30, unless we rock
Dot,
over
dot, dot.
to that extra hour. Then we're gonna party all the way into the midnight hours. And then come Friday, first Fridays, and then I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe some Saturday. I don't even know what it is. I haven't looked at my schedule, bro. It's been a
that's what I was about to
long
say.
night.
It's the weekend still, right? Like that's what I'm saying. It's still the weekend. It's like, what up, DJ D Smooth? That's what I'm
Bad,
saying. It's normally Tuesday. We normally get that recovery day in between there. It is a Sunday right now. We're like,
brother.
what's going on?
Should we even talk about last night? We're not. No, we're not gonna talk about
Hey
it.
man,
We're not,
whatever you want to talk about.
no, we're not gonna talk
I
about it.
mean, it was a great time.
Just yeah, we collabed on some things last night, and
That's
it was
exactly
good.
right.
I'll post the pictures though. I will post the pictures and
Yeah.
videos and all that.
Oh yeah. We have a good time. It's DJ's talk.
It's, it's told. Now going into
Let's talk about it.
2025. I know I think we touched on it maybe a couple of episodes back, but what are we as DJs as a brotherhood? What are we going to do different? And I'm saying we because the collective effort that we
That's a good question.
need to just get together on and to form some consistency. And you know I'm going with it
I know. Come on.
going into 2025 because we still, even like this platform is, it's all right, but we still have even locally some inconsistencies that we as a brotherhood need to fix. So, what
Right.
are we going to do in 2025 to level up a little bit as a
Yeah.
brotherhood?
Yeah. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. We'll give you a minute. I mean, if you feel like sharing, I mean, I think any conversation surrounding it is good. You know what I mean? As long as there's something that we're moving towards, I think it always gets better. You know, I'm gonna save mine because I hadn't thought about it much. But there's a whole bunch of things. There's always a whole bunch of things. I mean, for me, it's always gonna be I want to continue to organize crates. I want to continue to get quicker at pulling songs or recalling songs. So there's internal development stuff, right? But externally, like obviously building more client relationships, building more vendor business relationships, meeting more owners, talking more about things like that, and curating events. I think my thing next year is going to be event curation.
Talk
Something
more
I'm,
about that. Talk about
I
it.
mean, some
People that don't
for
know.
if you don't know, right? Yeah, I mean, curation's a big word, but it's just put on events, right? I want to create events, like whether it's themed events for decades or genres, or if it's just something off the dome that I haven't thought about yet. I think those are all good opportunities to cultivate a specific audience, right? Like get your fan base where you want it, so that you can then do the bigger things. You get a following, and obviously for me, the goal is festivals and things like that, shows, festivals, traveling. Yeah. What up, 804? What you got, man?
No, I'm just listening because um yeah, mathematically and network wise and building your client base, customer base, when you talk about curating events, it's important. You know,
Hmm.
and it can be a huge money maker if you do it right.
I've
Just
seen
leave it
some
like
people
that.
doing it phenomenally.
Yeah,
Shout out to them.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave somebody out if I start listing it. So
Right, exactly,
y'all know the people who are doing great events out here and
exactly.
looking to duplicate some of that.
And well, that's the move, man. There's always an open door for you as an entertainer, as a DJ. And not just you, but I'm
No,
talking
no,
to
yeah,
anybody
absolutely.
that's on here to create and keep it moving and form your own lane. You know, they build these roads, but you don't necessarily have to travel those roads. You can build a back road and keep it going and get to the same spot.
Yeah, that's the thing about building roads, though, right? Like if you don't come back and pave it, the road eventually just kind of goes to ish. So
So road maintenance is important.
the road maintenance is important. Shout out to the people who are paving the roads, and even the ones that built it before that aren't paving them no more. Like they both exist, and it's not any one person's job to pave the road. It's what I'll
Right.
say, and we're gonna leave it at that.
And when I say and when I guess ask the question, I know people are saying, well, they're thinking automatically raising rates and stuff like that, which
That's
is
funny.
not necessarily the most important thing. To me, it's not.
No,
I
I get
like
that.
I just like to be consistent myself and also form some consistency amongst us. Especially local guys, especially Richmond, surrounding areas, and so forth. That we
That's
have
real.
some form of consistency. I'm telling you, we can get there. We can get there. When it comes to the monetization part of
Right.
what we do. You know,
I agree, and that kind of piggybacks on that. D Smooth talking about just coming together. You know what I mean? If we come together more in the new year as DJs, and I don't know whether it's rock together, discuss some of the things we discuss on DJs talk, even just chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Just talk, like DJs talk. If we do that more, I think that the goal becomes more achievable. It doesn't seem like something people are only hearing once a week that only a few of us are tuning into or talking about. It turns into more of a culture thing, right? And if everybody has a code or a culture that we are all aware of, then there's increase, right? So I agree. In the new year, I think outside of gigging and being everywhere all the time, I think getting together with a lot of DJs is probably a good focus for most. Because if you're not, you don't know. You're out of the know. You know what I mean?
if you know, you know.
And if you don't, you broke. But that's another thing.
We're not gonna touch that. Shout out DJ Tree. DJ Tree was supposed to be here last night. You went, homie. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad you touched on those things because those things are most important. And D Smooth Deontay says, just come together, play DJ network, and we do that. We do that.
Yeah.
I don't think we do that enough.
No, of course not, because it don't make no money. And that's the real. I mean, I can be real about it. Like going to link up with other DJs doesn't in the moment make money, right? But I think the value of the relationship and the bridge does. So, I mean, it's like showing up to a gig on an off night or a venue or a bar on an off night so that you can get in there on a weekend gig. Like you find out the culture of a place, right? I think those are all necessary. They may not be monetary up front, but I think the long return from that, whether it's knowledge, money, or gigs, you know what I mean, it's beneficial.
I think it's a moneymaker, not instant.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, exactly what you just said. And most important, and I'm going to say most important to me is the relationships that that I have created and will continue to create, continue to trust. Because people, the DJs, normally people think it's cutthroat, and it's really not.
Yeah,
Some of it is, some of it will remain cutthroat,
of
but it's
course.
up to us to change that culture. You know,
Have you always felt that way? I mean, you've been DJing a little bit longer than me. So has it always been the network over the monetary or gig or residency value?
absolutely not. It in the movements that I have taken part in, I've learned to understand the relationships. And then the understanding is again, then again, if you do certain things right and create your own path, then you don't have to work as hard to get the monetization, but the relationships will increase
Hmm.
the monetization if you do it right. It will increase your knowledge. It will increase a lot of things that you do to get to the bag, I
Right.
guess.
Yeah.
Um,
What up, Kay?
and if you establish good relationships and good trust
Hmm.
internally and externally, then a lot of things like cutthroat, you really don't have to worry about as much.
Right.
I mean, there'll always be some people that's going to backdoor you just because, but if you're educating and bringing those people up with you, they'll understand too. There's so much money out here, so many events that can be created, that will be created, that we don't have to continue to do that.
Mm.
And I've just learned to understand that, because real, like, I mean,
That's a good point.
you get on me all the time,
That's a great
and
point.
we talked about it last week when I posted
The gig.
that last minute gig. I
Hmm.
felt some kind of way about it.
Of course.
But for the brotherhood, now I had to come down a little bit and understand, and what, there is somebody that will, that wants to get that, whatever the rate was, but
Yeah.
it's more so of a meaning to me, and understanding to me that, what, somebody's calling right now, they
Yeah.
need this XYZ, and then and I'm gonna say it,
Yeah.
disrespecting me with, or us,
What you're
I'm gonna
accepting.
say us,
Yeah.
with that budget that they had, and that's a whole
Again,
different
like
conversation.
I said, we met in the middle on it. Like I understand where the frustration lies with it. I also understand being on the other end of it before. I mean, I wasn't always charging what I'm charging now. There were times where I was told a rate that y'all would laugh at. You know what I mean? Like I feel like everybody's been there when they started, right? It's just that you don't stay there, right? I think we put a lot of emphasis on what we all charge as a whole and worry about the people who are charging less. And that matters in bars and clubs, right? For the most part, right? I think privately, I think undercutting is not a not a thing. It's not a factor because privately you're talking about one client at a time, right? I don't think losing that one client to somebody that's charging $500 less than me or for whatever it is, right, is a factor as to whether or not I get somebody that wants to pay my rate and work with me. It's not. I mean, it's a loss to them, I guess, but I don't think it moves the needle. I think us talking about what is expected and having these conversations in real time and not getting mad at somebody who don't know, right, moves the needle forward in the right direction versus us just banning them or blocking them because they don't know. I'm just doing this for $50 and two free drinks. Like, what if they don't understand value and nobody's willing to teach them until DJs talk?
Like, that should be one of our first topics when we
Yeah,
convert over to, and
not
not
the
that we
basics,
know
man.
everything. Yeah, just the basics, and then again, if someone has some information that is valuable to us or the DJ community, please join in DJ's Talk Tuesday on YouTube. No, not you. Oh, gotta talk about that.
Yeah, I was
Tuesday
about
is
to
New Year's
say,
Eve.
he's talking about New Year's Eve. Hold on.
Well,
Look, it's all right. It's all right. We're going to make things shake.
the episode, I forgot about that.
It's all right.
The next episode, the first episode that will be on YouTube, we will talk about. Matter of fact, I'm gonna notate that we're gonna talk about private events, um, versus bars and clubs.
Mm,
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah, I think that's a good one. And listen, every DJ has a whole bunch of DJ friends. It is ultimately important to us to invite them to the community, just because the more people that we have, the more knowledge we will throw into this pool so we can disperse to everyone, because it ain't about these two dark skinned dudes on your screen. It's about the brotherhood. It's about the community.
Absolutely. And again, everybody's from different backgrounds, different genres, different locations, right? And whether you're watching it live or the restream, I think everybody has a different experience or different valuable information, right? People have been to different DJ conferences, people have been to different gigs. I think everybody's information is valuable, especially here on DJ's Talk. That's why we do this. That's why we have the restream. That's why it's able to be accessible to come back to and get some information. What we talking about? Play that. What else with you? Ooh. I like that. That's a gem.
I went to the Scratch Academy in Miami, and they always stressed helping every DJ in your community because it makes everyone's value go up. I agree.
Because you're helping them. Because outside of that, I'm just mad because why don't you know? Right. And I don't think that helps anybody. And that goes for DJs, hosts, promoters, club owners, everybody. I think if you are not interacting and associating with the people in your industry, you're behind. You're behind. Get with times.
I,
We're better together, people. What up,
uh,
Tori? Yeah, that's all they need. Just a little air hug. It's the end of the year, man. I'm bringing back all the 2024. We done did a lot this year with DJs Talk, man.
we got to go count these episodes. Matter of fact, the new in 2025, we're gonna call it season two.
Ooh, come on. I
Season
like that.
two on YouTube only. If you are on this live right now and you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, let me post it once again.
Don't touch it.
Please, up there it is. Please go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. That's where it's going to be. It's not going to be on Facebook Live anymore. It won't be scrolling. You get in, you get out. We want engagement. We want people to basically rock with us for the 45 minutes, an hour, and will gear towards getting more special guests.
Yeah.
Because people be wanting money to we can't do that, but we can also if we decide to or we get the monetization, we can
Yep.
start to support getting bigger people on the platform, making it more interesting, and not just for us in Richmond. I'm talking about people that are around the world, DJs that are around the world,
Yeah.
entertainers that are around the world, hosts that are around the world, just people with that.
Producers, like, yeah, just
Yeah,
the people that are in our industry actually making some headway. You know what I mean? Doing different things, doing different events, making beats, like all the stuff that could create and mark up your value. I think y'all should let us know who those people are too. Yeah, like who would you like to see? You know what I mean? On DJ's Talk. I don't know whether it's local, whether it's international. Look, I don't know. The sky's the limit, honestly, because things happen when you ask.
and sometimes it's just a phone call, like say for instance, or an email. Like if people see traction on this channel, that makes them more inclined to want to talk to us and share their knowledge. But if we got, I mean, I don't even know how many subscribers we have so far, but if we only have 100
Yeah.
less, maybe that, they look at that and like, what, we ain't going on there. But if
Oh yeah.
we increase our subscriber count and engagement, then they are more inclined to come on and share what they have to share with
It's
us.
growing. It's growing. Just like the DJ's Talk group did. That's a good point.
If you're talented, you can share because you are infinitely talented and will never run out of talent by sharing gems and jewels. Oh, okay. Quote producer Don Connon.
The Cannon. Yeah. You're right. Again, we've talked about this, and it's not even from a cocky standpoint. It's literally, you could have my music, you could have my library. Can you do what we do? Not just I, but like as an entity, as a DJ, you should feel this way. Like any person should be able to have your music, but it wouldn't be the same as you DJing a set. You should have your own individuality and uniqueness to you, personally.
And the tools that you have to be creative on the fly are
Yeah, everybody
crazy.
got tools. How are you using the tools right? What up, Ms. Richardson?
And he says, and I want to keep that up there just to
No,
answer
that's good.
Tori's
Go.
question. So YouTube is a better platform. A platform locally, not necessarily. But if we want to grow, that's a must right now. Because again, I think I stated in a couple of episodes ago, we don't charge for this. We're not getting paid to bring the hour and a half of our time every week. We're not paid to research people. We're not paid to reach out to people to try to get them on. And not necessarily saying that YouTube will do that.
Is right.
We hope so, but in the event it doesn't, we're gonna still keep rocking. But when you understand Facebook, okay, Facebook, most people are on their phones, they're on their computers, they flip in, they flip out. There's no true engagement because they're scrolling, they see live, they have the ability to get in and get out, which is cool, okay.
Yeah.
But where we are as a collab effort, we
Absolutely.
want engagement. Because if we want a conversation to be had about a certain subject, we want your knowledge and we want you to be focused in on it. And if you don't want to be, that's cool.
You can watch. Yeah.
Yeah, you can watch or not. You know what I mean? Or not. But then again, Richmond, like say for instance, right now we have over a couple of platforms, maybe 13, 14
Yeah.
consistent, mostly DJs. We want people to go to YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, most of the time you're going to stay on YouTube if we're talking about something of substance. And
Yeah.
that's if we're not, then please log off. But
I
if
mean,
we
yeah,
are,
you can say that too. Right.
rock with us, you know.
Yeah, I don't think changing that app like that single click that you're gonna make, I don't think it changes too much. On the back end, I think you should be able to kind of minimize the YouTube video and do that little picture in picture box if you need to. Not positive, depends on your phone. But
That too, that part.
so that's what I'm saying. There's options. It's not as bad as it sounds. It's not like we're going away. Like they're just moving some things, trying some different things. I mean, we could go to Twitch or something crazy, but like no, it's YouTube. Y'all use YouTube. It's cool. Not saying we won't. Shout out Twitch.
And an analytical standpoint, Facebook right now, or right now I have three platforms. I have YouTube, I have my regular page, and I have my entertainment page.
Got it.
In order to see the true engagement of what we have from week to week, I have to go to all of those pages and see. YouTube, I can
I
just
see.
push one button and we can see, okay, who was here, how long they were here, why were they here, what subjects were good, what subjects were bad. Similar to DJing, your DJ business. If you don't know what you've done last
That's
year,
good.
last quarter, what do you know? You're going gig to gig. That's on you. But from a true business standpoint, you need to know what you did last year, last month, and what you're projected to do this month,
Yeah. What are
this
your
quarter,
plans? What are
and
your
this year.
plans
Yeah, all of those things are important. So
for any business? So yeah, like just like this. What's going on with this lexicon thing? You ain't even say nothing about what's that?
I I noted that, but I haven't seen anything about lexicon. Maybe if you want to, I mean, pop in and say something,
I'm like,
Craig.
okay, I can't
Let
say
me post the
you.
link, bruh. You can tell us
Lexicon
about that.
library.
Hold on. No idea about the lexicon. So,
You know
Mark,
it. Bake in the building. What's up, brother?
all right, hold on. I'm posting this link. Craig, if you want to jump in, let
Oh,
us
I
know
see. Okay.
about it.
Oh, it's a library management tool. You
Okay,
should know about it. You be managing libraries.
now libraries, what? Virtual libraries, music libraries, what?
Yeah. I guess this is within your digital library, right, for DJs. I haven't heard about Lexicon, nor have I used it as of yet. But from what I see briefly, it seems like what was the other thing we were talking about that was supposed to map all your years and genre stuff?
MLT.
That. So it seems similar. Not comparing the two. I don't know enough to give an educated response about it, but looks interesting, especially if you're into organizing your library as you should be, according to me. But play that, I'll tell you.
Let's take a look.
Don't worry, I'm gonna find out. If not today, oh come on, add to the scene. Yeah,
All right, let's see what we
forgot we
talking
could
about
do
here.
this.
What we
Ooh,
talking
same
about?
guy. Got you. Okay,
Oops, I ain't mean to do that.
are you good? Get
All
my
right,
face
let's
out of
get it
here.
right. There we go. Okay, let's see this
There it is.
lexicon thing. Library management for professional DJs. I don't want to try the demo.
No, no, no. We ain't gotta play nothing. They're not paying us yet.
Lexicon is an ultimate DJ music library manager. You can manage your music in every DJ app, but none of them are okay. Well, that's okay. This is library management in relation to the YouTube and Facebook thing. But noted, it's on the screen. If any of the DJs that are on the screen, y'all want to check this lexicon out, check it out. You
Yeah,
know,
it looks like it'll
talk
organize some
about
stuff. Yeah, yeah. Let us know, cause I will eventually. I mean, personally, I enjoy organizing my library. Deleting duplicates is important though. There's too many apps, so if that is a good one, play that. Yeah, feel free to let us know because duplicate removal, man.
it. Look, is that better than MLT? Because I have the
You were
MLT.
telling me.
on my computer. I'm not ready to start doing the duplicate deletion yet because I want to make sure that my photos are right.
You
That's why
got
I
the right
started doing
ones.
smart crates.
Hey, there it
Shout out
is.
to smart crates.
Look, man, come on. All you gotta do is organize the music. Once the music's organized, it drop into the crate and make it easy.
Yeah,
And you gotta
yeah.
rebuild everything all the time.
Okay, so he says then you can use smart crates. Yeah, well, right. That's yeah.
That's the goal, right? Not for everybody, but I mean, obviously you can use the brown thing and still set up your own crates. But I think having organization of, all right, I can go here and look through these decades, or I know it's just this genre and this time frame. So like all of those are good things if you're looking to still organize music and stuff. What you got there, man?
I'm I went further down. Okay, so I think it's going to be similar to the MLT. Now the MLT
Okay.
is free.
I think he
I'm
said it's
not
the same
sure.
guy.
DJC is the guy that promotes the MLT. He has a program for the library management. He also has the music deletion, the
Duplicate
duplicate
stuff.
deletion.
Okay.
And I actually just downloaded. I had the library management, but I just downloaded the duplicate. I'm just scared to push the button because I just don't want to take something away that it's going to be. I'm trying to play, and then you get that
I think
question
that joint turn
mark.
orange on you.
We don't want that, so I'm scared.
Look, hit the button, man. As soon as the ball drop after your wedding, just hit the joint.
Well, that's where it is. But you know what? Things like that, like say for instance, you just shared that and you know something about that. That's what we need, bro. That's what we need. Come and talk about it. I can't talk about it because I don't know that much about it. But you, if you have it, you're actively using it. Get on here and talk about it, so we'll know, and
Yeah,
then somebody else will know.
right. And if you got a different experience, feel free to let us know. We've done that too. Again, I think that with every year there should be some removal of music that you don't play anymore, and I think that's a great way to do it. Is having a program that'll remove your duplicates or force you to go through and see what you have or what you don't have. Like, oh, well, that deleted it. It's a question mark. Let me get that out of my library now, or go find a version of it that works. Like, it's an ongoing process if you plan on being in it for the long haul. If not, what I mean, feel free to just download whatever you download and just have it in a crate and just play it like you want. But if you really still dig in your crates and still look for records that, people might have remembered and not heard in forever that they like now, and bring it back. Like I just think there's too much fear to do that still. I think we should leave that in 2024. I think this entitlement stuff that we feel as DJs from, I don't know, guests, people that fold their arms and stare at you while you DJing your heart out. I think all that stuff we gotta let go and get back to being DJs. Get back to being DJs and playing the music and loving the music and not worrying about who don't love the music because they in a bad mood. I think it's time to get back to the essence, and I see a lot of culture shifting in that. Just as I look across with people that aren't even just in Richmond, like people out of state and just how they're talking and how they're moving. I just see the shift, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I think there's about 22 of those episodes, by the way. If
Is
that's
it
okay.
okay? I'm just,
I
you
got you.
know, trying to throw that out there promo. And we have, and this is crazy. All right, I'm looking at it right now. So
Something
DJ's
like
talk.
that.
We have one person watching on YouTube. Everyone else is
Come
on
on.
Facebook. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. Just
Come
tap
on.
in through YouTube. But
Come on, man.
we gonna keep talking about it. We're gonna leave it right there.
Yeah, they get
Y'all
it.
do what y'all want to do. We
They
love
get it.
y'all the same either way. Either way, we love you. Group hug. DJ hug.
Come on.
And no drinks on a Sunday. This is tea. FYI. It's just tea. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. I know it's early. Well, it ain't not necessarily early, but it's Sunday, so
It's
people have
afternoon.
things to do. Hopefully, y'all went to church this morning, and if you didn't, hopefully, well, you watched it on the internet. And if you didn't do either,
Amen.
hopefully, you just on DJ's talking. You just vibing with us.
And I still pray for you. We good. Don't
What's
worry.
up, E? All right, hold on. Baker says, "Who doesn't love music?"
Because I said,
In a bad mood. Oh,
you gotta let the people that don't. just they're in a bad mood, be in a bad mood, or you know what I mean, again, you know what you're doing up there as a DJ. I know what I'm trying to provide to the people that are there. I can't. We gotta let go of the uncontrollables, is what I'll say. Like, there's always gonna be somebody that ain't happy, or there's always gonna be somebody that you didn't play their song, even though you know you played their song, and they were right there dancing to that song. There's always gonna be those people. So what I'm saying is, like, let go of the weight of it. Let go of the weight of it. If we know it's going to exist and we can't control who it is or where it is or when it happens, we just know it's going to happen. Man, just let it be. Just let it be. And I don't know who bake. I can't tell you who don't enjoy the music because they in a bad mood. I'm sure I could, but I'm not. But that's just how it goes. It's the nature of the beast, man.
And what's up, Chris? I just posted that link. I just posted
Yeah,
it.
you did. There it is.
Yeah. So that's clickable. That's a clickable link right now. Y'all can click that
Oh,
link right now in the event you want to follow us on
that's the
YouTube
way to do
starting
it.
in 2025.
Dang.
And I can see y'all subscribe. I get the email. Stop playing with me.
Oh, yeah. We're going to start shouting you out.
But now our personal promise again is to get bigger, to get better, and also increase everything in every aspect of what we're doing to I guess get the
Benefit.
engagement and keep it going, man.
The benefit, like I said, Mark, I feel like with the engagement, it's gonna come if the content's there, if the value's there, if we're having conversations that are moving the needle forward. That's what we control, right? Everything outside of that is the community. It gets as big as we want it to get, right? Pause. Just in general, I think the more that we have buy-in, like we have all year, like we've had some great guests up here this year, and we've had even better interactions. So I think with that will come the masses that want to find a community that they may not have in their city. They may not have it that they can go to once a week and hear things that they're going through. Shout out to anybody else doing DJ podcasts, right? I'm all for it. Just keep it rolling, man. I ain't got much. I'm hyped. It's almost 2025, man. We got gigs coming up too. Like, ain't no stopping us now.
How you looking
Yeah.
for 25 right now?
What you mean?
Well, I
Like,
guess I'm gonna
like a
say,
guesstimate gig wise?
yeah, you're looking. Just say no number, just good, bad, the expectation of what it's going to be like. Just give me a snapshot.
Better than we have since COVID. Like, this is probably the best follow up year. Like pre COVID, I was booked crazy, and we've been building every year since. This is probably the most gigs I've had before the next year that I've had since then.
There it is.
Come on, it's good. It's a good problem to have, man. Shout out to anybody that's trying to work with me or is booking and sending emails. I'm sorry if I haven't gotten back to you yet. Like, it's a good season.
That's a good. That's a good. I ain't gonna say it's not a problem, but that's good.
It's good.
I'm
It's
just
good.
looking ahead and just analyzing what you got going on. Count the money before you get it.
I mean that, and seeing where I can allocate some breaks in, right? Because I think that's just as important as we talked about prior, is giving yourself some time away from the gigs. Like, obviously strike while the fire is hot, but I think you got to give yourself some breaks. I didn't take too many vacations this year. Just worked through most of the year, and just built because it's what you got to do sometimes.
Got to do.
So next year, if you see me out the country, don't say no. I don't want to hear it. We will reschedule DJ's talk. Mark will do it by himself. We'll get a guest on here. I don't want to hear
I know that's. I know that's right.
it. Nah, it's love, man. You know I'd love to be here. I'm gonna be here. You know this.
It's
It's a
important.
good question.
I oh,
I think.
take it down. Yeah, put it up and take it down. I kept it up there for a reason.
Oh yes.
You tackle that one.
No, this your favorite joint.
No, it's not. You already know.
It's your favorite joint.
Already know. You
What it
already
say?
know. If go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Bring it back. Run it back from the top. I'm like Kendrick at the Pop Out show. Like, we will listen to that joint. That's all you gonna hear all night. 9 times. You want Jerusalem or 9 times? That's about 40 minutes. Like, come on, let's run it. Let's go. They're gonna be out there tired. Now the legs hurt. They ain't. It's cool. Bravo dog. Peace and blessings, bro.
Tori, all I can say is they need to get to the gig on time. And if they want to hear it again, they need to come next week. I mean, I'm just not huge into playing the same thing twice unless it's a private event and the person that is funding me, paying me, wants to hear it twice or three times or four or five. That's the only time I like to repeat tracks
I would
because if
like to
you
know where that originated. Like, I would like to know where this. Like, I agree. Don't get me wrong. I just want to know where it started when we were like, oh, he playing the same thing. That's trash. Like, when did that begin in DJ history?
I don't know, but I think as a good DJ, you should know when to play what.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where my mindset comes from because
Yeah.
you're not gonna play the hottest stuff. If you play the hottest stuff early before somebody gets there, and then it gets
Like,
packed, then yeah, you're forcing yourself to have to play it. But if
right.
you're doing it and you're building your set,
Yeah.
then and then again, if you've played it when it's a hot moment and that person wasn't there, then it becomes their fault.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
don't
100%.
yeah, so if you're drunk,
Like,
if
I
you want to hit
watched
it,
you dancing to it. Like, you came up here and asked for that song because you just heard it. Like, it's not me. I promise I didn't forget. Serato is telling me right here in my history that I played it right here. And you were there. But it's all right. I think, like, I don't know. I feel like the essence of DJing was like looping 4 8 bar break beats from the same track. So it's like now it's like, nah, you could never, don't you ever play that beat ever again multiple times in this night. I heard you. I heard the word from that one song. If I hear it again, it's over. Like it's just such a crazy difference. But I get it. I do get it. There's too much songs that have to be playing songs over and over. Personally,
that rarely
however,
happens though. I don't think it happens that much. I don't think
I
it
don't
happens.
think.
I don't
Uh,
think. Oh, ooh,
I don't know what happened. Got something in my throat. Pause. Huh?
that I like that right there, and I use that all the time.
Yeah.
Throw names.
Oh
Throw.
yeah. I point. I do the point thing. I do all that. This one for you. No, not turn. No, to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And don't not dance. Don't sit there and look at me while we're playing your request. That's one. That's the top 5 DJ pet peeve up there. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Hot Rod. Absolutely.
It's crazy how the culture has changed. Back in the day, you almost had to play the newest, hottest song back to back, or it would be a problem.
How many times, my man? Shout out Funk Flex. You run that, run it back from the top, over and over. That we came from the mixtape era. Like, I get it. I do get it though.
I think good DJs have forced change.
Yes,
They
yes.
have forced change, and I ain't mad at it.
No,
I
no.
ain't mad at it. And not
Change is a
one
good
bit.
thing.
Yeah.
Change is a good thing.
So
Like if I gotta run it, I gotta run it. Like, oh, I shouldn't have played it early. Let me play it now. Like, but no, you're probably not gonna hear too many of the same songs from me. If you do, it's literally probably because somebody asked, or there was just a better moment. Like, yeah, I don't know.
run it.
Yeah, run it back. Yeah, from the top.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
It's good.
Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. I just
Keep it
posted the
moving.
link again. If you're just tuning in or you're watching the rebroadcast, last time DJ's Talk will not be airing on Facebook Live
Next year.
next year in 2025. So the link is up there, and I'll promote the link. Absolutely, we'll definitely promote the link, but we're looking to get everyone on the YouTube page. I just posted it in the comments. You can click subscribe, like my granddaughter said, subscribe and click that bell.
Yep,
And,
that's it.
do what you need to do, bro. Do what you need to do.
That's what we need.
Hold on, like line dance songs. They want you to play line.
That's why you gotta have them intro versions so you can loop it while they learning.
Bring everybody to the floor, get the teachers in
That's a good
front and
one.
center, and loop it, and then bring it in when it's time to get brought in. And if you're playing Jerusalem, like you said, it's 40 minutes long. So
Hey,
a quarter of your gig is just gone if you
that
play.
biker shuffle, that flex, and that Jerusalem, all in the 120. Is that how you? Oh, I'm done already. Last call.
Hey, I'm mad at the biker shuffle though. You listen to that song, right? The last half of the song, he does not stop talking.
No,
So I'm trying to get a point. Okay, yeah, I
a
have.
break.
It,
Mm-mm.
do you? Yeah. So what? Hey, what are y'all doing on the biker shuffle? Hey, what are y'all doing at the? If you let it play
If you let it
past
go,
whatever mark it is, when the guy does not stop talking, he don't stop talking.
stems,
I mean, but he.
stems.
Well, what is he? Well, I need to listen to see what he's talking about because he's
It
like,
don't even
"Oh,
matter.
damn, without don't stand, don't stand, don't stand."
He's shouting people out.
Is he?
Yeah,
All right, yeah.
but even still, like they, that's when you change the words.
I did it. I think it was 2 times. The second time, I'm like, all right, this guy does
Facts.
not stop talking.
His
So
verse, he spit like 168.
it's a whole lot of bars.
Yeah, just went. But it is 7 minutes long. It's a whole 7 minutes, and they be out there the entire thing. I turned it into like a competition, like for people who do private gigs, the anniversary dance joke. And they were like, "How long you been married?" And they sit down. I do it with the biker shuffle. Be like, "Oh, you got it. Top two left. Let's see who taps out first."
I say,
I do. I hit the air horn when the last person up there. I make it a thing.
that's good stuff. I like that.
I
I
make it
like
a
that.
thing, man.
He says, echo out into, and while he's saying what? He's saying a lot, a lot, a lot.
You ain't gotta echo it. Just off.
The stems thing, that'll work.
Yeah, hit that off.
Yeah, that'll work.
Let that beat go. Because if they don't know the facts, happy birthday, Showtime.
Hey,
I'm gonna
so
interrupt this broadcast. Yeah.
was it last night? Was it today? Did I get a Facebook notification? Happy birthday, DJ
Yeah.
Showtime, a supporter of DJ's Talk.
That's what I'm talking about. Shout out my guy.
Happy birthday, man.
So yeah, I mean, we have the same conversation about line dances every time. We come back around to it as like, what do you do to get out of it? What happens? Like, how do you cut? I'm like, yeah, just get it out of there. Just get it out of there. Play some other songs. That's a fact. Oh
This
my goodness.
funny on a Sunday morning, afternoon.
Look, it's cool. It's close the morning. He is.
Papa was a Rolling Stone. When you think about it, the intro. How long is the intro?
Yo,
Doom,
the
doom,
build. It
doom,
was
doom,
a
doom, doom.
that joint is 6 minutes and 54 seconds. The single version. The album version 12 minutes.
Dude, and you know what, DJ? Hey, that's what we talking about right there. DJ Double X. What's up, my brother?
That's
I
my
greatly
family.
appreciate what you guys are doing. Just shared your link on my, and you know what? For real, what you're saying right there. That's all we want.
That's it.
And let people make decisions. And if they, want to jump into the community and hear a little bit of what we got to say, have to offer, I say,
Yeah.
got it. Um,
Or
yeah,
what you have to
allow them to
offer.
rock out with us.
Oh yeah, and if you got something to contribute, absolutely. We're open to it. Again, it's DJs talk. It's the community. It's what we do it for. Do it for the DJs and the promoters and the hosts and the club owners. But we DJs for the most part. So we appreciate you. We appreciate the share. We appreciate you being here. At least I do. When we talk
Y'all
about
they
not the
getting
older
funny.
crowd, they started talking to people. They started, oh gosh.
And look, listen, older crowds,
Come on.
contrary to belief, if you get them in the car, they will rock to some of the younger songs.
Oh yeah.
They will.
Hmm.
Not an overkill, but they will rock to the older songs. In corporate events, I got surprised
Yeah.
the end of the year on the corporate events that if you have them, and I'm not even gonna say enough alcohol in them, if you have them engaged, you can
With what
take
you
them
done.
to a place without overkill and bring them back, and it kind of maximizes the fun that they have. If you're creative in doing that, again, I was like, okay, you know what, they don't want to hear certain things, but you get those requests, but I'm like, everybody's rocking, and then you just give them a
Ease
little
it.
bit,
Yeah, you just ease it in there.
punch them with it.
Yeah. Who did that? Right. I heard that. Like, I love that. I heard that. What were you about to? You was about to play that? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Especially with the stems, yeah.
Oh yeah, like you just scratching some words. Like it's just part of it. Right.
Drop that backyard Southern soul. What up, D man? What up, E Cunningham?
It worked.
DJ Debonair in the building.
In the building.
And like the party Emmett Smith was at. Elaborate.
No,
Elaborate on that Emmett
I
Smith.
don't wanna.
Uh-oh.
Hype's in the building.
Up DJ Hypes, man. This crazy. Now, how ironic is this? All right, Hypes. I was just on YouTube because we were talking about you last night. Because Hammer was in the crib showing us the video that was viral on the swag surfing joint, the Beach Boys
Yeah, his
one.
opener for Tory Lanez.
And if you right, oh, hold on, matter of fact, yeah, that's the
That's what it was for. It was a competition over at VCU, yeah, DJ battle, I believe, or competition we'll call it, to open for Tory Lanez, and he dropped a beautiful transition, surfing USA and the swag surfing. And if y'all haven't seen his viral video, went crazy. So
put
yeah,
some more
this is all
views on
happening
it.
here. Yeah,
Check
put
it
more
out.
views
Put some
on.
more
Check it
views
out.
on it.
I mean, because again, that's a great wrap up to DJ's talk, like to the year, like you know what I mean, like. And I sidebar. I'm doing a whole bunch of sidebars because Hype said something back. I saw you going back and forth with the dude in the comments about it. That was hilarious. But we'll talk about that later. It's just been a lot of growth. It's been a lot of growth this year, man. So shout out to anybody doing more and getting to what their dreams are, what their callings are for the for their DJ career. So I think it's all good things, right? Just knowing where we came from and where we're going. And that's with DJs talk, with DJing in general, with what you want to do next year. So if you hadn't thought about it, I think it's a good time to do so. You got a couple days into the new year. We told y'all what we're thinking about. We turn my mic up. That better, E. But that's funny. I challenged the whole comment section. Oh, you gotta share it first.
I'm trying to
He
pull it.
just played the joint.
I'm trying to. I'm gonna try to get it on here. Real
Yeah, let him see it, man. We ain't rushing. We chilling.
quick. I didn't mean to do it like that,
He
but
definitely did.
all right. We know
That
what.
had me weak this morning.
Well, anyway, let's keep
Let's keep it
keep,
rolling,
yeah,
man.
the
Nah, but
shout.
anyway, shout out to everybody tapping in, man. We appreciate it. Like I said, anytime you want to share your thoughts or anything like that, hashtag DJs Talk. We do check that stuff out. Man, again, Mark, it's been a good year. Like,
It has been.
I feel like I don't say it enough, but I definitely appreciate the platform, man. I appreciate being able to get up here and chop it up and just rap with people, man, because that's something that's important to me, is that people get the information that they're seeking and people get the questions they have answered, right? I think it's a crucial part of what we do, and it gets overlooked. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It doesn't get overlooked. We get appreciation, brother.
I'm not saying us. I'm
Oh,
thinking just in general as a concept. I think that helping other DJs gets overlooked because
oh,
it's not something that is directly beneficial. You know
I,
what I mean?
I stand corrected.
No, no. I know for a fact that we get love. I appreciate the love that we do get and the love that we're still going to get as a community. Is because it's not about us. You know, we're just two dark skinned brothers up here chopping it up. But I think in general, I think this moves the needle forward.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And on that note,
Wow.
speaking on moving the needle, last time DJs talk YouTube, subscribe. The link is in the comments. We love you if you do. We love you if you don't. It doesn't matter. We just appreciate all the love that we get from you guys on this platform. But it's time to step to a different one. Last thing I'm gonna say about that. I said that last time.
That's all good.
Look, it's going into 2025, y'all. We want y'all to number one, get knowledge, get money, get busy,
Yeah.
and just keep doing what we do as DJs. Continue to follow DJ Hammer on all of his platforms.
Yes.
Continue
Definitely
to
the
follow
Easton's
me.
favorite. Follow that, man.
Follow me if you want to. Just don't follow me home past 12 a.m.
That's also crazy. But yeah, I agree with those sentiments. Please don't follow Marc J home after 12 a.m. I need a host.
I'm just saying.
We need a host, man. And in the new year, for real, like engagement. Y'all, I feel like anybody that's been tapping in this long with DJs Talk, I feel like anybody that's been DJing for multiple years has something to share. So I ask that you find your voice. Like, we want to engage with you. Like, chop it up. Don't be scared of what somebody's going to feel about what you got to say or what your experience is. I want to have real conversations in the next year. More real conversations, just because it's beneficial and it frees people up. Because, like we said, there was a lot of DJ beef, and I don't believe in that. Like, we speak what we want, we show what we want, we do what we want to see, and I want to see more of that.
Facts.
Personally.
And DJ Tree, I just screenshotted that comment because we will touch base on that. We're going to roll that to 2025. That's important.
Yeah.
This will be one of the main topics right here.
For next week? Sometime.
Next week.
Next year.
Next year.
Yeah, next year.
All right. Well, on that note, happy Sunday to everybody that's out there that joined us, that is continuing to rock with us right now, that has joined us, flipped in, flipped out, and the people that are watching the rebroadcast, man. It's DJ's Talk, man.
Thank y'all, man. Happy New Year, almost.
Happy New Year. We signing out.
Pop out Friday.
Peace. It's DJ's Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the DJ's Talk YouTube channel and also click the notifications button. It'll definitely help us out. Want to be a guest? You have a question? You want something addressed? Great. Hit us up on social media platforms. You can hit up DJ Marc J or the DJ Hammer. It's the DJ's Talk live podcast every Tuesday, 8 p.m. with DJ Marc J and DJ Hammer.